The year is 1854. French and British troops are fighting Russians on a distant peninsula. This is the Crimean War, a brutal, costly, and peculiar conflict. It was a clash of Eastern and Western ambitions, driven by cold geopolitics, religion, and pride. It saw the first war photographs, the first modern reporting, and tragic blunders that became legend. In this video, as chosen by you, our audience, we unravel the story of the Crimean War, a war that shattered a decades-long peace and set the stage for the world to come. Our story begins not in 1854, but in 1815. Napoleon is finally defeated at Waterloo. Europe's rulers, terrified of another revolution, gather under Austrian diplomat Clemens von Metternich. Their goal? A lasting peace. Their solution? The concert of Europe, a delicate balance of power. No single nation should grow strong enough to dominate the continent. Through congresses and diplomacy, the great powers, Britain, France, Prussia, Austria, and Russia, would keep each other in check. This system was tested in 1848. Revolutions explode across Europe. In Austria, Hungarians rise up against young Emperor Franz Joseph. The empire teeters, until Russia's Tsar Nicholas I sends his army to crush the rebellion. He saves the Austrian Empire, expecting a debt of gratitude to be repaid. Meanwhile, Europe's weakest empire is struggling, the Ottoman Empire, the sick man of Europe. For a century, Russia has been gnawing at its borders, hungry for a prize, control of the Bosporus Strait, the gateway from the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. Enter a new player, Louis Napoleon Bonaparte, nephew of the legend. In 1848, he's elected president of France. By 1852, he crowns himself Emperor Napoleon III. He wants to restore French glory. He needs a bold foreign policy. He finds an issue: control of Christian holy sites in Ottoman-controlled Jerusalem. Catholics and Orthodox monks are squabbling. Napoleon III, courting Catholic support at home, pressures the Ottoman Sultan to favor France. The Sultan agrees. In St. Petersburg, Tsar Nicholas is furious. Russia saw itself as the protector of all Orthodox Christians under Ottoman rule. This was a direct insult. Geopolitics and religion were now a volatile mix. In 1853, Russia delivers an ultimatum: restore Orthodox privileges, or we occupy Ottoman provinces. The Sultan, now backed by promises from Britain and France, refuses. Russia invades. War begins. At the Battle of Sinop, the Russian Navy obliterates an Ottoman fleet with new explosive shells. British newspapers scream of a massacre, fueling public rage. Diplomacy fails. In 1854, Britain and France declare war on Russia. The Allies land in Crimea in September 1854. Their goal? Destroy Russia's Great Black Sea naval base at Sevastopol. At the Battle of Alma, Allied rifles beat Russian muskets. Then comes Balaclava, a day of chaos and heroism. The Russian cavalry advances, but is stopped by the British Thin Red Line. Then, the order comes. Miscommunicated, vague. Lord Cardigan leads 673 cavalrymen of the Light Brigade straight into a valley ringed by Russian cannons. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. The poet Tennyson would immortalize the charge. In minutes, over 100 are dead. A photographer captures the exhausted survivors. This was modern war: heroism, folly, and the camera lens. The siege of Sevastopol drags on for nearly a year. The Allies endure a brutal winter, plagued more by cholera and typhus than by Russian bullets. In Britain, public outrage topples the government. In March 1855, a broken Tsar Nicholas I dies. His son, Alexander II, inherits the war. The pressure is immense. Austria threatens to join the Allies. On September 11, 1855, after a final brutal assault, the Russians evacuate and burn Sevastopol. The heart of their Black Sea power is gone. In 1856, the Treaty of Paris ends the war. Russia is humiliated. It must demilitarize the Black Sea, give up territory, and abandon its protectorate over the Ottoman Christians. The balance of power is preserved, for now. The Crimean War's legacy is profound. Russia, humiliated, launches massive reforms, including freeing the serfs. In medicine, Florence Nightingale revolutionizes battlefield nursing, but the diplomatic fallout is darker. Austria, who stayed neutral, lost its old ally Russia. This isolation would weaken it for decades, contributing to the volatile tensions that sparked World War I. The Metternich system, the concert of Europe, was shattered. The Crimean War proved that great power competition, fueled by nationalism in the media, could no longer be so easily contained. It was a bloody preview of modern warfare and modern geopolitics. The Crimean War, a clash born from a fragile peace, fought over ancient symbols and reported in real time, changed everything. It was a pivot point between the old world of kings and congresses and the new world of iron, steam, and headlines. What war or historical pivot point should we explore next? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.